The Illuminati is about enlightenment. It's not about an investigation company. This mind melding or implantation and telepathy was just one tool or one piece of technology that was supposedly left to me in some game that I never even seen or knew. And all these kids were trying to pretend my life was theirs and they stole this technology. But that's not the Illuminati. That's just a tool the Illuminati had or has access to or was left to me, supposedly, is what I'm told. But these kids have been stealing from me since 2009. Tomic didn't go to med school. Tomic didn't live in Grenada. Tomic didn't. Shazier's my ex girlfriend. Ann Summerby's my ex girlfriend, as well as other girls. I went to Memorial, Strake, Westside Montessori Village School, St. Cecilia, St. Edwards, St. George University. I lived in Brooklyn at the Brooklyn or 36L. I lived at the Loft City Center, 431 West, WEST, not East. They always try to cover that up. And they've even tried to say East over West, the telepathy, receiving and telepathy shitbags. So if you heard East, no, it's really West. Don't fall for that hustle. That's evidence of telepathy manufacturing. I went to med school. I went to St. George University. I'm the one who plays basketball at Tillery Park. I'm the one who plays football, soccer at Brooklyn Bridge Park. I know Diego Alcazar, canoeing grew up in my neighborhood. I know Tomic, he grew up in my neighborhood. I know Corona. I went to med school, or I went to St. Edwards with Corona. And I know some kids from the Arab world, from Bahrain and other places from the Arab world. Um, Canoeing is Calbian's wife, or Canoeing is Calbian's husband, I mean. And then Forgani is Canoean's uh, wife. Uh, then I went to med school with Kareem Oasis, so I know people from different parts of the world, um, and encounter different people in life. But I'm peace justice unity at gmail.com Apple ID, and justice peace unity at gmail.com Apple ID and Gmail. And they stole my justice peace unity Apple ID in New York, and they erased the whole iCloud, which was weird. And I even called my mom that day in New York. My dog's old name was Cool Ethan. My birthday is 1984. My password for my Justice Peace Unity iCloud used to be Cool Ethan pound 84, and now my new dog is Capricio. What else? I live at 415 Stray Lane, Houston, Texas, since like 1998. Then I also then I what else is going on? I know all sorts of different people, but regardless of that, yeah. And I'm also the guy who used to invest in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. In 2009, 10ish, I bought Freddie Mac, and I was invested in that. It's supposedly a key piece of the story. And I also know different people and did private placement and other investments, like Torchlight Energy or some shit. Um, what else is going on? I'm the one being held hostage by these terrorists, and they're still stalking me. Cancer therapeutic ideas from, amongst other ideas. So I used to have notes in my, I had EMR app ideas, all sorts of stuff. I had all these notes in my Justice Peace Unity iCloud notes. I'm also Alexander Jan at yahoo.com Apple ID. Don't know if I had anything in there. But there's other ideas and notes in there, and then I have other ideas and notes in my Peace Justice Unity iPhone notes that they were stealing. I'm the EMR app Slack, not Tomich. 98% of it, other than the ones with Ja's name, the marijuana tourism, and then the one with my dad's name about some weird button to like slow you down in school zones or something. It's some weird idea. And that robot sex brothel was Ja's idea. I was a smart hospital, all this other weird jazz, the airport vending machine. They actually erased my Slack. I'm the med school notes guy. I have all the track channel, all this other weird jazz, the airport vending machine. They actually erased my Slack. I'm the med school notes guy. I have all the track changes to prove it. From gastroenterology to neurology to cardiology to internal medicine to shortened IM to immunology, neoplasia to nephrology to endocrinology to hematology. I have all sorts of med school notes I was working on from 2014, shitty obstetrics and gynecology notes. I have the iPad mini, the little baby one with the little Zag folio. That's mine. So I used to type the med school notes on that, and then I transferred them onto my Mac with the Microsoft OneDrive. They've been tampering with evidence as they go. Key point and erasing key evidence. Yeah, I used to take a lot of photos too. Um, at one point, I had 34,000 photos in my iCloud. They erased 10,000 of them to cover up key evidence, but I may have them saved on other computers and other places and then hard drives and things. Mm, what else is key? I'm the Tinder guy. I'm the workout guy. I used to run a mile under 7 minutes. I used to work out all the time. I used to do 100-pound dumbbells. I used to, in 2017, I was declining 265 5 times. Now I've done it five. I only recorded it once, and it was five. And then as I was pushing it up, it hit the bar, so it stopped it from pushing up. But it was still five. But I've done five. I've done it five before. That wasn't the first time I've done it. I play basketball 21 all the time. I play video games, Sekiro, Call of Duty, Breath of the Wild. I'm the old school Nintendo, the retro. I have I play Final Fantasy 3, all this jazz. I have the retro Super Nintendo, the Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch. I've got all sorts of games for that. Uh, and then I make all the ideas that are on my computer. Snowfall for Hustle. That folder hustles. So they actually they have ways, if there's people who can break into my computer somehow, they have ways to cover up what's in the folders and what you see. So don't fall for that hustle. And they've been tampering with documents, changing fonts, changing creation dates, even erasing track changes somehow. So don't fall for that. They're always pulling a logging system hustle when it comes to me. So what hustle do they pull? Ugh, no, that's my ex-girlfriend. I've never said that about her in my life. That's just more slander. They're pulling impersonation hustles left and right. Like everything I'm saying out loud for maybe the past week or two, they've been just doing turnarounds. And basically, I'm saying stuff out loud in my room, and then the stuff I'm saying, they're doing a turnaround, directing it at me. So they're doing that. Things I say out loud, they're just reporting under their name. So they're pulling hustles left and right. So don't fall for bullshit. But what else is going on? But I never created this game. I never agreed to any game. I never made any rules. I was supposed to agree to it and make rules, and I never agreed to anything and made any rules. So these kids did highly illegal shit, and they love animosity cultivation. So they love to impersonate me and talk shit to people. They love to impersonate me and do shit. They love to manufacture fake surveillance to cultivate animosity. Don't fall for their animosity hustles. They always do that shit all day long on a regular basis. So what else have they been doing? These kids are all desperate, so they're all lying because they all stole trillions of dollars from me and tried to murder me to cover it up. So they all lie about me. That's a key point. So if you notice there's this herd attack on me, it's because they're all stealing from me and they all know I'm the real guy and they've all been stealing data, ideas, raps, guitar songs, etc. So pay attention to that. If I was just some random delusional guy, why would people pay so much attention daily, 24/7 to one guy? Let's wake up. Why when I write to law enforcement or write to people, do people immediately show up and contact them and pretend my info is theirs and data is theirs? Let's wake up. But yeah, that's key stuff not to forget. Read all my letters. Every document on my computer is mine. And it's my info I analyzed that I was hearing via telepathy. Anyone who claims otherwise, zero credibility. Bet my life.